trying to get the show up and going here. I'm just new to this Twitch or Twitter, or no, what is it? Twitch. Is it Twitch? Twitch. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It seems to be, it works better than YouTube for uploading. I guess it has to do with the codec somehow. I'll have to change, see if I can use the same codec to upload to YouTube. We're at the precipice of a major change in our potential, anyway, of our species. The city of Winnipeg is mass murdering the poor, and nobody can communicate a dire need to defend our innocent lives. And it's very easily provable. It only requires you a couple minutes of study, but we know that people don't do it. So, but it's because it's a change. This is the evidence is very solid, and they're murdering the poor. There's all kinds of interviews. I spoke to a cop today on the street. Anyway, I talked to a cop today, and I told him, look, they're killing people at the hospital. They're taking people against their will, and under a program called Comfort Care, and suffocating the victims. And he said, I'm trying to remember exactly how he said it. He said this, oh, that's none of my concern, is what he said. That's none of my concern. Go on your way, he says. Oh, shit, fuck. But I wasn't gonna, if I had my camera, I could have made it. No, I would have said, no, I'm not going my way. You go your way. I'm not in your business here. I'm trying to get you to be honorable. But it's so bizarre, you know, like just even to talk to a cop on the street and I'm not, well, whatever, yeah, no, that's not my thing. Murdering people. Holy fuck. So it's a change. We're approaching a change of some kind. So bizarre, you know, they're murdering people. They murdered my mother, and they won't accept any complaints from anybody to investigate the scene of my mom's. And it's so you're citing to be satanic, and it's so bizarre because it really seems like you know, the evil is going to succeed here somehow because people just refuse to be honorable. But maybe somehow that will change by the arguments made where people will start to tune in to making common sense themselves of our circumstance here. Everybody's being cheated for murder here. You got to stop. Maybe that's part of the problem. People don't understand. No, they're really murdering people. I got it's a several hundred megabyte file of all the people I've talked to, the nurses, the doctors, the cops, the chief medical examiner, more than anybody. Fuck. All these people in government, they all know about it and do nothing. Fuck for us. None of them want to step out of place or uphold the law or the responsibilities they have. Like especially these monsters at the Office of Protections of Persons in Care Act. I mean, they get full-time salaries somewhere near $200,000, and they don't. And I've talked to the people that work there, or a couple of the investigators. They don't do anything for anybody, and purpose of why they exist is completely undermined, as it is in our worldly affairs too, like the IMF, the World Bank, the UN is the same kind of MO. Where, like with the World Bank, they have a charter. It says we will do no harm to anybody, and they put their hands on their chest and pledge allegiance, and it means nothing. There's nobody to enforce. Just like the UN, they have all these, Declaration of Human Rights and so on. Makes good sense. Hey, I like that. There is no enforcement. It's zero. There's nothing. It's just words on a piece of paper, and they say, well, we'll take an oath to it, and yet, like I say, like this office, these people, there's something like 16 people working there, making millions of dollars in salaries, and they're not defending anybody at all. And so you see that, and would you rather hide and just go, well, I'm too scared of that? All these are complicit actors in allowing the poor to be murdered, and the cops, like I just said, I talked to a cop. It's just like you don't understand what your responsibilities are. But he wants to exercise authority. Be on your way, he says. He wants that authority, but he's not being honorable. Stop playing down here because it's out of tune here. It's further out of tune here, but if I do bar chords, it's not so bad. Okay. Now, this should not be a copyright violation, right? I'm singing a karaoke. I mean, the YouTube and all these companies say it's okay for them to broadcast this, right? She packed my bags last night, 3 flights, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. Miss the earth so much, miss my wife. She's lonely out in space, such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long time. Touchdown brings me on to get too fine. Not the man I think I am at all. Oh, no. I'm a rocket man, burning up the fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long time. Touchdown brings me around and get too fine. From my damn at all. Oh, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Hey, Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them. If you do, all the sights don't stand. Just my job. this. How would this be a copyright infringement? It's a karaoke song that people don't pay rights to sing. It's a reflection of our own considerations as art is, right? And I'm performing the song. Now, I can understand how I wouldn't be able to make money off of that, right? You wouldn't want to be able to make money off of that, but obviously. But to be able to just put it in a video seems, but, how much money does YouTube make off of these videos? Probably billions of dollars. Look at this. This is at 2.2 million views. Right? All these, they're making billions of dollars off of these karaoke songs. YouTube is. How am I shouldn't be in violation here. Right? Somehow the corporations have rights that supersede our own. Right? Like they say, oh, you can't broadcast this music, but we can. The artist has put it up here for other people to see. Yeah, I guess maybe that wouldn't be. But the karaoke thing, I don't know. I have to think about it more. Maybe you can sing karaoke though. Are there people singing karaoke on YouTube? Yeah. There's a human side when things go wrong, when the scent of her lingers and temptation strong into the boundary of each married man. Sweet sequels calling, baby. Negativity loves, cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better. so lovely as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright. Never seen so many men ask if you wanted to dance, looking for a little romance, given half a chance. Never seen that dress you're wearing, the highlights in your hair that catch your eyes. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. That's where I wanna be, but I hardly know this beauty about myself. Never forget the way you look tonight. Never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing. Never seen so many people wanna be there by your side. You turned to me and smiled, took my breath away. Never had such a feeling of complete and utter love. So do tonight, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. It's where I wanna be, but I hardly know this beauty by myself. Never forget when you look tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, this isn't an art, life is. Are we in violation of someone's rights when we sing songs that we enjoy? Am I in violation with some rights of somebody right here? What do you think? Send me a message or whatever. Good. Tell me what you think. Whoa, 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 whoa. I feel so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind the silver screen and all its sad goodbyes. Never gonna dance again, guilty that I got no rhythm. Though it seems that you pretend, no, you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend, waste this chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again when I dance with you. Whoa, you see what I'm saying? You see, can the heart and mind. Ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is the heart you'll find. Never gonna taste again. Q-tip, you ain't got no real. No, it's easy to pretend. No, you're not a fool. Should've known better. Have I cheated anybody here? Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to be fair is free. To be we. Represented, not in tyranny. Why are we warring democracies, man? What's wrong with us? We are in dire need of leadership. You got to get over your ego trip and think that you want to support those that have the better ideas. Well, guess what? I got the best ideas going around town. And if you think you got a better idea than me, hey, well, that's what we want to go with, buddy. You got to, speak your mind. We can arrive at conclusions all find fair. Tonight the music seems so loud. Wishing we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. Could have been so good together. Could have lived this dance forever. Now let's go to dance with me. Please stay. Yeah. Yeah, nobody fucking cares, man. They murdered my mother right in front of me in Winnipeg, and the city sides together as Satan, to murder my mother. And the city says they will not defend Jenny Canal. The police are not allowed to investigate. What are you going to do, John? Man of God. What are you going to do? I'm going to call on the city. People just don't understand what's going on here. If they did, 99.99999% of us would rise and see these demons fucking beheaded fair. Right? They need to be tried and executed. They're mass murdering the poor in our city. What do you want me to say to you? Right? Believing in God means I try as a fallible human being to treat you fair. I'm no greater or less than you. Like, this is my philosophy and the physics. And I can talk through the physics if you want. Right? Most people get really scared there. You get scared when I talk about alien life from other galaxies. Or maybe just this galaxy. But anyway, I've had this relationship for decades. I've been here a long time. So I'll tell the truth and people decide to kill themselves. Many people would rather just die than to let the truth be spoken by a wise guy who knows what he's saying. Fuck. I'm open to free debate with anybody. Right? And so you don't like that, because then those who are only the honorable rise. Right? The dishonorable bigot loses instantly. The bigots are the first to go. Right? Because you're defeated. You're stupid. Right? So it's reverse racism and all this cockamamie fucking right-tard nonsense. It's how you classify groups of people. But a right-tard is a person who decides to sacrifice. Well, similarly with a liberal too. As soon as you start putting yourself in these boxes, a viewer can only try to determine what your limits are. You're telling me that somehow you're drawing your conclusions very poorly. You're relying on some other measurement of a complete stranger to deduce what a liberal is or a right-tard, right? But so it's beyond bigotry. So it's not what the left think or what the right think. It's what you think. It's what I think. It's what we think. It's being fair here is what it's about. So bigots lose. They're terrified. They can't stand as honorable men or women. Right? They say, no, you're just a white guy, or you're just a nigger. I fight for the nigger, fuck. I'm the greatest fucking nigger I know of. Well, Farrakhan's not so far. But I'm one of the greatest niggers alive. Why? Because I demand fucking justice fucking for Obama bombing fucking Africa. They bombed Libya 68,000 times to deny all of Africa clean drinking water to save their lives. And now all these people are dying in the millions. Right, 68,000 times. And American TV, they broadcast that, we saw he died, and she laughs, and they fucking covered the country in radioactive toxic waste. And what did they use as the justification for mass murdering these millions? Because it's a no-fly zone. You see, it's all a fucking a war against Johnny. It's a war against you too. but your mind is too weak. You go, so what? Shut up. And instead of saying that, you should go, really? Was it a no-fly zone? Are you fucking serious, Johnny? Because I never saw that on fucking TV. Well, maybe now that I think about it, I did see it on TV, Johnny. It was a no-fly zone. Holy fuck. I see your point. We're fucking lost to the madness of pure wicked evil where nobody's being held to account. And that's what the kind of fucking evil shit that goes down. All they got is a no-fly zone. He's going after Al-Qaeda. So they bomb the entire country. And the only place that's like the no-fly zone that they're not allowed to hit is Benghazi, because it's acknowledged that this is the head of Al-Qaeda. It's the emir of Al-Qaeda's headquarters. Like he's the second lieutenant of bin Laden, like the top fucking dog, because bin Laden's apparently dead. And so Obama prearranges with the U.S. Air Force, don't fucking touch the emir of Al-Qaeda. Don't touch any of the emir. Don't touch any Al-Qaeda forces, or ISIS either. Just randomly mass murder millions of people in Libya. And then remember on TV they'd say, Gaddafi's such a terrible person because he's killing his own people like rats. And he never said that. That was just American TV celebrities with their big fucking smiles, wanting to war further democracies for Saudi Arabia. What are you confused on here? Like, holy fuck, man, we need to, oh, that hello might have been kind of cool. Lionel Richie's pretty awesome. Vocalist, lyricist, artist, yeah. His inflections, like those rides, are just amazing. So I'm hoping I'm not in violation singing karaoke. Otherwise, this is going to have to go into the deep, deep underground. Don't leave me here in all this pain. Don't leave me out in the rain. Come back and bring back my smile. Come and take these tears away. I need your arms to hold me now. The night's so unkind. Bring back those nights when I held you beside me. Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Undo these hurts, calling you up the whole time of my life. Cry these tears. Cried so many nights. Yeah, it's a tragedy, you know. No God to fucking help us. We have to help ourselves. We have to realize nothing gets done without us. If it doesn't happen, that means we didn't do it. You know, the idea of God is, in a sense, kind of irrelevant. It doesn't matter whether God is here or otherwise. We have to be responsible in how we govern ourselves, so we're not mass murdering people in democracies for the wickedest of totalitarian satanic dictatorship. Does that make sense to you? Are you cluing in to where I'm coming from? My friend or foe? You know, it's so odd. You know, I would only encourage people to look at the history themselves. I've been here decades. I spent a lot of time in military communications, and you can witness it here on the Google, you know, seek me down, and go seek, you know, I don't want to get too crazy about this, but well, just seek people who threaten me. You know, I will use all the power I have as a human being to destroy you if you threaten my rights to be free here. And I don't break no laws, right? But just go if you're not too familiar. But you see, it's a coward, right? So understand this filth that I you know, I try to ignore it if I can. But this filth is here, right? It says, don't let them talk, and they threaten my life. Now, if you threaten my life, you know, I'm going to call the cops, right? So, and I'm going to, you know, do everything I can legally to assist, you know, all avenues of recourse are taken. But why would somebody do that? You know, they don't want the truth to be spoken. They know they can't compete free as fair. They are cheats, right? They're cheats right away, right? Because what am I doing? Fuck, you know, I'm demanding justice, the return of all our stolen money, fair elections. 9/11 was an inside job. Oh, that would be a good song to play. 9/11 was an inside job. So I guess I should stop this stream now because I'm not so sure if these are violations, but I'll soon find out. I hope not. But, I don't know. I don't think so. Singing karaoke is not on YouTube. I can't say that I've seen a lot of it though. No, it's there. Yeah. Okay, so I'll tune in later. If anybody's interested in listening to me talk further, for sure. Otherwise, I might come back anyway just to try to do some new stuff, talking about the circumstance of our current political struggles, trying to get back all our stolen money and justice for my mom too. Besides here in Winnipeg, I got quite a burden on my shoulders, but I'm getting more confident as each day goes by that success, as victory over ungodly evil is going to progress. Why? It's just the way it is. There's another song. It's the way it is. Some things never change. Okay, so I'll tune into you later. Okay.